Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. Just doing another video just to express my thoughts and whatnot about a certain topic. And today I'm going to be talking about empathy and not taking things personally. So I was just thinking about this, where when you come across people that they're going through stressful situations, or that, they're going through situations where they become antisocial and they want to cut ties from you, I'm just thinking from my experiences that what we need to do in these sort of situations is, like, number one, we have to understand, okay, what can we do in this certain time? Can we offer empathy? I mean, we should offer empathy, because at the same time, you would also want that if you were going through a stressful time whereby, you may not act yourself because you may have not dealt with this certain issue before. And that can make you a bit antisocial, a bit not resentful, because unless you have like a grudge against someone, there's nothing to be resentful about. So with empathy, you have to just make sure that, okay, I am there for that person, all right? I am there to listen to what he or she has to say. You are there to ensure that, okay, if they want to act like that, okay, just let them do their rage out, or let them like go out of their, I don't know how you explain it, but just let them, I don't know what's it called, cool off, is that how you can explain it? Let them let it out, and then after that they'll probably calm down. Probably not always, because some people, like, they'll just go on and on and on. So, and then after that, you would say, for not taking things personally, even this is something that I have to deal with as well, because I admit I'm quite an emotional person, and then I'm more of a feeler than a thinker. Therefore, like, I feed off people's energy. I'm not trying to say I'm like a succubus or something like that, but what I'm just saying is that, yeah, just whenever I feel a vibe, I try and match that vibe as well, because especially, with the job I have, you have people that are coming in and, they're stressed out, and then you can't be all like, oh, hi, cheery. You have to be like, okay, professional and relaxed as well. Keep them relaxed to make sure that, okay, whatever they're thinking about, they're not also thinking about that, oh, I'm so stressed about what's going to happen next, what they're going to say to me. And then, so during that time, you have to keep them relaxed, and also provide them that everything's going to be all right. There's some people that, they're very, they're eager to talk to you as well, and then making sure that you can live up to that conversation as well, like, feed it. So at the same time, it goes both ways, really. So you just, at these situations, have to use your emotional intelligence. Now, with not taking things personally, like, if it goes the wrong way and then they act cold to you or antisocial, whereby, and this is when I'm going to get into like a tiny bit of a rant, so forgive me if I sound like, oh, I'm ranting here. Well, Drini, I don't want to hear you ranting about this. So, like, in the UK, it's like a mix. So it really depends where you are. When you go in places like London, I feel like it's really hit or miss, really. There are some people that, they don't mind, talking to you and like letting opening up to you. Whereas some people, like, they're just cold. They just want to go work and go home, make money, go home, which you have to respect. Okay, like, if that's how they want to live their life, that's just how they want to live their life, and you can't do anything about that. But at the same time, you can't take it personally. Otherwise, this is when you become resentful, and this is what happened to me as well. And when you become resentful, then you yourself as a person will change, because you're letting their actions dictate your reality. Pause. So we don't want that happening, because then you won't be yourself if that happens. So just have to always make sure that you try to disconnect from them and move on from the next. Okay? I mean, if they don't have any power over your life, you shouldn't really be too fussed over what they say or what they do, as long as they're not a threat to anybody. And this is where, dealing with stuff in private. So if they're like your friend or your colleague, okay, and they do something that annoys you, you just have to make sure that this matter is dealt with, between you. You just have to, like, okay, maybe when it's like not, like a public setting, you just have to say, hey, it's just, maybe this is not the best way to go about our relationship. Professional, not like intimate, because I know when you say relationship, people just think about, intimate relationship, but like, it's not always about that. It's like, there's boundaries between professionalism and intimacy, and then also just casual. So that just has to be sorted out between you and the other person. And with taking things personally, okay, you also have to decide, okay, how far do you want to go with it? Okay, are you really gonna let some guy who you probably will never see again in your life, let your day be ruined. Honestly, just out of all the things to be, angry about, you were gonna be angry over that? Come on, just you have your whole life to live, okay? So don't be so fussed over what they say, okay? And understand, okay? They're probably maybe going through something that's a bit difficult with their life. So maybe, I say maybe because we don't know, or maybe they're just like that. So, but anyway, as I said, you're not gonna meet that person again, so you shouldn't be too angry over it. And with empathy, and in London as well, empathy, everyone is like rushing, you have cost of living, and they're trying to sort out their own lives and pay for their bills and whatnot. Whereas in other countries, like I don't know, like back where my parents from, or in Kosovo or in Spain, people that are eager to talk, like, they'll talk to you like right on the street, and like they'll smile and everything. Yeah, whereas in countries like the UK and Netherlands, UK is a bit, because Scotland, I think the people there were very social. It's contrasting with the weather. It's cold weather but warm people, but here it's like cold weather, cold people, and Netherlands as well. So you just have to understand, okay, what am I dealing with here? And then, it's not really like, oh, I have to move to this country, and then, because that's a whole nother topic later that I can talk about. But at the same time, you just have to, okay, what can I do in the situation that I am, and how can I react to this? So with empathy, just have to understand, okay, well, what is that? What are they going through? And okay, and if we don't know what they're going through, we just have to like disconnect from that and take our personal feelings away from what the reaction or their action may be. And with not taking things personally, you just have to, even for me, I'm saying this myself, I'm using myself as an example. You just have to understand, okay, that's just the way they go about their business. And we can't please everyone in this life, because that's impossible. Even if you're religious, even the prophets, peace be upon them all, they weren't able to reach the hearts of every single person that God sent them to spread the message of. If you're Muslim, it's Islam. I'm Muslim, so it's Islam. So spread the message of Islam. So yeah, even the prophets, they weren't able to spread the message of Islam to everyone that they were sent to spread the message to. So, okay, just if they don't want to listen, just okay, on to the next. And I hope that, with my words, hope somebody can learn something off what I said, and maybe just have some thoughts about yourself today. Okay, what can I do to help, people that are in my community that I interact with at work, my family members, make sure that they're feeling that they're relaxed and they can be a bit more positive. Thank you, everyone. Take care.